amazing woman, diplomat, a woman that is
present, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Boss Mustafa, the Honorable delight to welcome you all to the 5th National MSME Awards. I wish to acknowledge the efforts and dedication of the organizers, as well as the persistence and support of relevant partners, which has enabled the hosting of an event of this magnitude. Ladies and gentlemen, you may all be aware that the National MSME Awards is an offshoot of a federal government program under the National MSME Clinics, initiated by this administration to provide tailor-made support to Nigerian enterprises in a bid to improve local production. Our programs and policies are deliberately designed to build resilience in our MSMEs. Nigeria's MSMEs are undoubtedly the engines of economic growth. It is therefore encouraging to note that the COVID-19 pandemic presented opportunities to create new products and services, as well as an opportunity to expand and diversify businesses, particularly for the MSMEs. Since the first edition of the MSME Awards in 2008, past winners of this prestigious honor have been encouraged to continue to achieve greater heights. The awards have become a platform for MSMEs to launch themselves to the world at large, as recipients have been nominated to participate in international exhibitions and also help to provide publicity for such enterprises, both within and outside Nigeria. I'm happy to inform you that the prizes set aside for the award recipients this year, as Tola has just told us, have been upgraded from the initial 1 car star prize in 2018 to 10 cars to all first place winners in the listed categories. This can be credited to the increased partnership and support of stakeholders, which now includes international organizations such as the United Nations and others involved in the MSME space. And for this, we're truly grateful. I'm also delighted to add that there are now awards for state governments, which have shown consistent support to promote MSMEs in their policies and programs. Ladies and gentlemen, in relation to increased international partnerships, I wish to highlight that a conducive, regulatory, and predictable global environment is crucial for MSMEs to make the most of trade opportunities, especially in these challenging times. It is significant to note that Nigeria is an important member of the World Trade Organization Informal Working Group on MSMEs, launched at the 11th WTO Ministerial Conference in December 2017 in Argentina. And the objective of this group is to identify and address obstacles to MSME participation in international trade. MSMEs more than ever before are in need of international support as they navigate the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and various conflicts around the world and the climate crisis. This is because they are the hardest hit by the multiple shocks and at the same time play a critical role in bringing back a strong economy. Globally, policymakers are encouraged to move beyond recovery and consider ways in which to lower and eliminate barriers faced by MSMEs and improve the business environment, as well as access to finance, markets, and technology. Therefore, it is critical that international organizations, countries, and their development partners continue to support and empower MSMEs and unlock their full potentials through encouraging and inspiring innovation and creativity. Permit me at this point to highlight some of the key efforts made by the federal government in supporting MSMEs, such as the establishment of the National MSME Clinics, the shared facilities for MSMEs, the one-stop shops, the MSME Survival Fund, as well as numerous other federal government MSME schemes across the country. It is therefore critical for any government in its stride for achieving greatness to build trust among different sectors of its populace. And this is what the federal government has done within the MSME sector. At the early stages of initiating some of the MSE programs, Many MSMEs and the public at large were skeptical about government's mode of operations. But with time, I think we have built this confidence due to the positive outcomes of projects. The success of these numerous programs would not have been possible without the continuous and fatherly support of Mr. President, His Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, and the able and indefatigable leadership of the Vice President, His Excellency, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, SAN, GCON. I would therefore like to use this opportunity to appreciate His Excellency, Mr. President, and His Excellency, the Vice President, on behalf of all MSMEs in the country for the positive impact made in the Nigerian MSME space. We thank you, Your Excellency. Ladies and gentlemen, let me just remind us that the United Nations General Assembly declared 27th June each year as MSME Day, a day set aside to celebrate MSMEs around the world and raise public awareness of their contribution to sustainable development and the global economy. The 5th National MSME Awards ceremony is therefore a befitting event to put together by the federal government to join in the celebration and to appreciate and encourage Nigerian MSMEs worldwide. It should therefore be noted that numerous MSME events have been scheduled to take place across the nation today and in the coming week in celebration of the World MSME Day. I therefore wish to join the rest of the world in congratulating the UN and MSME stakeholders all over the world on this auspicious day. I must also acknowledge that the past 2 years have been quite challenging for small businesses worldwide due to the COVID pandemic and the ongoing war between Russia and Ukraine, affecting small businesses. But I would like to use this platform to urge MSMEs to continue to persevere through these trying times as better days are ahead. Let me at this juncture congratulate all participants and finalists in the 5th National MSME Awards. You are all stars and winners for the sheer audacity to own and run your own business and playing by the rules. I also wish to thank all partners of the National MSME Awards from both the public and private sectors, the MSME Clinic Secretariat, as well as the entire MSME space for putting this amazing award ceremony together. Finally, on behalf of all MSMEs and our partners across the country, I would like to express our immense gratitude to His Excellency, the Vice President, for always being there for us and for providing leadership, encouragement, and all the support, which has brought tremendous innovation and transformation in the MSME space in Nigeria. Your Excellencies, I welcome you all to the 5th National MSME Award, and I thank you for listening, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you.
Please, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is said that all big businesses start small. One of the major things that this award has done in the last 5 years is in tandem with the saying that you don't build businesses, you build people. And then people will, on the other hand, begin to build businesses. In the last 5 years, the people that have emerged from this award have been amazingly building businesses and employing people. How far has it gone? What is the story? This is a short documentary.
The tried and tested catalyst for excellence and high performance.
This is the story of 3 out of tens of thousands of young Nigerians whom the federal government, through its national MSME clinics and awards, has pulled from a path of poverty and struggle into a trajectory of hope, relevance, and prosperity.
In 2017, the MSME clinic was held here in Aba, and the Vice President, Yemi Osinbajo, visited Abia State. I brought my bags and shoes, but I wanted to add a product that is very, very outstanding to draw the attention of the vice president to my stand. So I made my Ankara umbrella, and when he got to my stand, he was captivated because he spent almost 30 minutes asking me questions on how I was able to make Ankara umbrellas.
Having been from an area where predominantly fishing is what the people do, I decided to add value to what we have, which is the crayfish. When the Vice President, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, came to Ondo State for the National MSME Clinic Program, I was fortunate to exhibit my product. It was from there that the Vice President, when he was walking through different enterprises that displayed their product there and saw my product.
In 2018, I participated in National MSME Award and emerged winner in the leather works category. I have received numerous awards, but the most prestigious of them is the National MSME Award of Excellence in Leather Work.
There was a need to make them a bit more competitive, and then when you make people more competitive, the icing on the cake, what will spur them on is some kind of recognition. To get an MSME, National MSME Award in a particular category also does a lot for the profile of the MSME, for the product itself, and it's not just national, it's international recognition. And mark you, when you have the reward system, the recognitions are given at the highest level, at the MSME Award night, usually chaired by His Excellency, the Vice President. So what better reward system are we looking for?
Even though it's been 5 years since the federal government established the national MSME clinics, impressed by the huge impacts the program delivered, just months after it was inaugurated, President Muhammadu Buhari decided to introduce a reward system in order to encourage the participants, giving rise to the National MSME Award.
The impact of the MSME Awards on the individual MSMEs and the owners of the businesses in particular, I think is tremendous. First of all, it changes the whole profile of the company, the business. The product itself gets instant recognition.
My car was branded, and I was staying in Port Harcourt then, so for anywhere, any office I go to with the car, the car gave me an edge. Like once they see the car branded with federal government logo and all that, and I introduce myself, or that the people take me more serious. They feel like, oh, if you can get such an award, it means that you're actually doing something nice, something very, very good for you to be recognized.
It has given me more opportunity to meet people, network, brand recognition, awareness, contract, and access to market.
The number of our customer base keep increasing on a yearly basis. We do in tonnage and we supply across different parts of the country.
No doubt, the decision to establish the awards proved to be invaluable as the program went on year to produce winners and small business owners equipped with cutting-edge skills, resilience, focus, and capacity to create jobs.
If this was an investment, the return on investment has been very good. Why I would say that is because the MSMEs, if you look at the year after they have participated in the MSME Awards, you see growth in those MSMEs.
We have moved from becoming an enterprise to a limited liability company. Our staff strength so far is 38. We have about 15 staff who are our full staff, and we have others who are our contract staff.
My capacity before the award is 50 pairs of shoes in 2 weeks. But now my capacity have increased to 100 pairs in a week.
You see, what we do as the MSME Secretariat is to ensure that we push a lot of publicity towards these MSMEs.
Immediately I won the award, the media spotlight given to me, give my business a high boost and a high turnover, and I had series of invitations both within and outside the country, to share my success stories. Today, it has given us an opportunity to move from us being a business name to a real company.
Being a part of this has actually helped my business. It has actually made a lot of people know about Nora-culture creation, and I've gotten some clients from the whole project, both people who participated during the clinic, the MSME clinic, and people who also came to the exhibition held in Abuja. It has been of great blessing to me.
The MSME Awards didn't just provide financial freedom. It helped to restore vital family relationships.
Before the whole award came and MSME clinic, I had some issues with my dad concerning my business. He was not really in full support of my business because I was studying medicine and left medicine to start making bags and shoes, which caused some issues. So part of the things the award did, when it was aired on national television, I didn't know that my dad was watching it. So I was just getting calls from him. Then later, after the whole award came and I received it, I picked up the call and he was just telling me that he's so proud of me, and that actually boosted my morale, boosted my strength, and gave me more courage to do more.
The federal government also strategically created unique opportunities for the beneficiaries, as the level of business growth they experienced following the national MSME clinics afforded them the capacity for impact and relevance.
It was at the time when the Homegrown School Feeding Program was about to kickstart in Ondo State, and my product was actually enlisted, which is the crayfish, among the protein source for the school feeding children.
At Yasco Footwear, we are not just making shoes, we are also training youth in the art of leather works. Periodically, we also organize masterclass training for shoemakers in Kaduna State. The company has trained more than 300 youth since the inception, and we have also accommodated sideways students from Nales and Polytechnic.
For somebody who has been on water paddling and using canoe and boat, and all of a sudden you become a winner of a brand new car and a whooping sum of money, I have to appreciate the federal government. It was a nice program and it's worth it.
All these great feats wouldn't have been possible without the relentless support from the government's partner agencies, ably coordinated by the Ministry of Industry, Trade and Investment.
These partners at every MSME clinic or within the framework of the national award system put in their own resources. They mobilize resources and put towards supporting these MSMEs. But at any rate, that is what leadership is supposed to provide, that we're able to mobilize partnerships, and every day we're looking for more partners.
So, what's new in this year's edition of the awards?
The reward system, previously in some categories they get a car, a brand new car, and some cash. But this year all the first winners in each category will each get a car, a brand new car, and some cash. In terms of leadership, we have the highest leadership, by example, set by His Excellency the VP. He always leads the MSME clinics, goes there personally. So we have tremendous encouragement and leadership from the very top.
Every year, I've been simply amazed by the innovation, the creativity and hard work of the young business owners who have participated in the clinics, and many of them are going to be receiving these awards. Also, we must commend the young Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Ambassador Mariam Katagun, and her team, who have repeatedly outdone themselves in the organization and implementation of the MSME clinics, and of course, these awards.
The lady in the documentary said her father wasn't slightly happy with her because she left medicine for shoes and bags. But she's lucky because she has gone through the MSME clinics who award her an honorary doctorate degree. She becomes doctor of shoes and bags. Let's put our hands together for all the winners and the people who produced the documentary. Thank you very much. Thank you. We're now moving into the awards tonight. The first award tonight is the BOA SAN CAC MSME Awards of Excellence in Agriculture. And this is how we'll go. The CEO and MD of Bank of Agriculture will announce the awardees. Don't play the tapes yet. The Registrar General or representative will announce the winner. The DGSON will present the awards. Can I have the three individuals, the MD, CEO of BOA, the Registrar General of CSC or representative, and the DG of SON to please step to this podium, please. Yes. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. And so, like we said, the MD of Bank of Industry will tell us the nominees. The Registrar General will announce the winner, and the DG Song will present the awards.
BLA, SON, and CAC Award of Excellence in Agriculture. The nominees are
Priscilla Kenneth Obi. Nature First is an agro-processing company located in Enugu State, Southeast Nigeria. In 2018, my son survived a domestic accident where he tripped off the staircase, sustaining a head injury. He was poorly treated in the hospital, which resulted into a prolonged health condition. But eventually, my son got completely healed using African herbs, plant-based oil, and the right nutrition from homegrown foods.
My name is Esme Wakuba. Next Empire is a beekeeping and honey production company that is into packaging of honey in 25 new sachets and bottles of different pack sizes with a brand name Next Honey. At Next Empire, we engage and train local carpenters and youths in every community. We mark our presence in construction of beehives and empower the youths with beekeeping skills. We have installed.
My name is Charles Laurie. Our core mandate is to build local content capacity on food production, processing, packaging, and distribution. We have a staff strength of about 22 employees, of which 15 are in operations and production, 3 in the administrative, 5 are in the sales and distribution personnel. Our raw materials are maize, egg yellow, flavor, and milk, and they are all locally.
Excellency, the Vice President, Excellency, these are the nominees for the award in agriculture, and I'll hand over to the Registrar General for the award winner.
Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Peak Lorry Production Limited.
Peak Lorry Productions Limited. That's the first man that we collecting car. That's his car. Full option. Let's appreciate it. Where is he? He's working like a car owner. I'm handing over to the DG son now for the presentation of the awards. 1 million naira to fuel the car. I didn't see you. And so you just step forward here. Next, that's your car key, so that don't let it drop. No, you cannot go back. Just say a few things. Yeah, just say a few things. BGs are holding things for you. You are a sudden big man.
His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, DCON, His Excellency, the Governor of Kano State, His Excellency, the Governor of Ogun State, the Secretary General of the Federation, the Minister of State, Trade and Industry, captains of industries, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Rotarian Charles Blurry, the MD CEO of the Blurry Production Limited. We started this factory some time ago in 2016 as a venture, as an enterprise. But in my first participation in some years ago, in the 25th edition of the MSME Clinic in Delta State, I was privileged to be among those who did the exhibition, and the Vice President was there live, and that gave them an opportunity now to connect with SON, NEPC, MITI, and various agencies. It became so easy for me to be able to build capacity on how I can now take my business from local to global. I now realize that it is easier when you add value, because it is now evident that we all pay for value in this country. We pay for value, we love value, but we don't add value. So I took it upon myself to develop capacity to be adding value in everything I do, with a view to see how I can be part of the diversification plan of the federal government. We didn't stop there. We also went as far as to get our export certification license. Recently, we are working on how we can also be bringing in some foreign exchange and into our NSP accounts, at least to also benefit from the CBN ROT 2008. So I want to thank you all for this award. This award goes to all SMEs in Nigeria. May God richly bless you all. Thank you, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our next award tonight, and we'll also appeal to the award winners, just do 30 seconds, 1 minute max. Thank them for giving you the award and the car. Is the FRS Award of Excellence in Fashion and Style. To unveil the awardees and present and also tell us who's the winner, let me invite the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service to please step forward. He will be assisted in terms of presentation by the Honorable Minister of State for Budget and National Planning. I welcome you, sir.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, these are the nominees.
First Award of Excellence in Fashion and Style. The nominees are:
My name is Anima Sharon Aminat Aderayo. I'm the CEO of Derayo Vocational Limited. Agara Vocational Limited produce high-catchy, innovative, and outstanding fashion products using original quality leather and indigenous fabrics such as Ankara, Adire, and Ashoke. Over the years, we have particularly mastered the art of transforming fabric waste gotten from Nigerian tailor to produce beautiful fashion items.
My name is Pata Adeshile, and I'm the founder and the creative lead of Bank Apparel. Bank Apparel is simply a fashion brand that uses data technology using computer software to create amazing designs for fashion brand and display. For us, the most important aspect of our job is to create the sketches or patterns of the ideas that we have already. Then from there, we move on to a software program where we develop the ideas for that.
I'm Shehu Fatima Shehu. The company engages into tailoring and fashion design, which include the making of customized veils, abaya, lapaya, kimono, and gowns. We also offer trainings to youth and women. The company is registered with CAC, SON, CNID, and NEPC, and have a business premises registration. Our raw materials are locally sourced within Nigeria. We have a team of professional workers, 10
Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this award is the winner and future taxpayer is Famka Parel.
Famka Apparel, we can see the agbada and what you can sew. I hope you have started paying tax. Congratulations to you. Let us just hold it for you. Thank you. 30 seconds.
Wow. I'm delighted. This will be my first attempt. This is actually my second attempt. And we give glory to God for making this happen. I appreciate the office of the Vice President and the President that make this process a fair process. The MSME clinics are really, apart from me winning this award today, I can testify to the doors that it has opened for me as a nominee. Doors that I was never there before, doors I never expected that would open. And I cannot receive this award without appreciating the Oni of Ife or Jaja Diwan or Jaja the Second Obadeye, who is, while we leverage on the MSME clinic, who demand that we push this forward. I got my 7 figures in multiple ways through the Ojaja the Second Obadeye. But that would never have happened without the MSME clinic platform. I appreciate the organizers who has made this happen over the years. Thank you very much. Baba, God bless my mama. I dey pray for plenty money.
His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Edo State, Right Honorable Comrade Philip Shuaibu is in our midst tonight. I welcome you. Also, Deputy Governor of Ondo State is also here with us. I welcome you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, our next award tonight is the NEPC Award of Excellence on Creative Arts. To present the award, let me invite the Executive Director of NEPC, And then he will announce the awardees tonight, announce the winner. But to formally present the award to the winner,
Okay, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, please permit me to unveil the nominees for the NEPC Award of Excellence Creative Art. Roll the tape, please.
C Award, Excellence in Creative Art. Nominees are.
My name is Owade Oluwatomisi Abolade. I'm the creative director of Abeni Prints, where we produce locally made fabrics like adire and print. This brand is established with the passion to promote our cultural heritage by producing classic wares such as fabric crafts, series of adire, batik, and many other African wares acceptable both home and abroad. I'm also an accredited NYSC Oyo State Skill Acquisition and Entrepreneurship Development Skill.
Oluwale Abisola Stella is the name. And in which creative world we make use of local materials like mats, like beads, like sea sounds, cowries, shells, bamboo poles. We make use of all these items around us, what we can find in our localities, to beautify our events, to make it a natural one, to make it an organic one. And in search of all these materials, we engage our women in villages.
My name is Master Porter Levi. We do the production of tableware ceramics, and the production process starts with the digging of the clay from the field, soaking it, filtering it, and dewatering the slurry, and mixing it with other materials in the same chemistry, kaolin, quartz, and feldspar, and blending it to that consistency and dewatering it on the dewatering table. Then the cakes are produced and moved into the studio for pogging, after which you knead the clay that is wedging it, and then cutting it into sizes and weighing, depending on what type of product you want to produce, be it cup or plate or vases. And then after throwing.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the NEPC Award of Excellence Creative Art is Abeni Prince.
Don't want it on try. You supposed to be jai. Kill up money for the same account, person with no man. Boy, when I land softly on the sofa. So good, money back you. Let me see you, lo. Let me see you, lo. Let me go. Let me see you, lo. Let me see you, lo. Let me see you, let me see you,
Thank you. On the basis of what Abeni has done in your state, you have every right to buga. So come over here.
Thank you very much, sir. I'm indeed so short of words. I didn't see this coming. But I want to thank God, first of all, for the privilege He has given me. I want to thank His Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, and I want to thank His Excellency, the Vice President, sir, for this vision. God indeed gave you this vision and he gave you to us. You are indeed a blessing to our generation. God bless you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Abeni. Yes, dear, we are grateful. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Let's put our hands together for them as they step.
The last time that I check, and before I digress, my girl, you told me that I'm not in your interest.
Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, we're in the second round of awards tonight. And this next award is on the Bank of Industry Award of Excellence in Manufacturing. The Managing Director of Bank of Industry will be unveiling the winner, but to assist us in presenting the award will be His Excellency, the Governor of Kano State.
See, nothing can change yet, except that I got a big bag and a big flag. Ain't nobody tell me nonsense, my nigga. This is local, my nigga. Ain't nobody come try find me a river. I'ma pull through like the strings on my guitar. Nonsense, my nigga. This is local, my nigga.
Good evening, Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen. The nominees for the BY Award for Excellence in Manufacturing are
In manufacturing, the nominees are
Device Limited is the first company that is manufacturing electrical devices locally in Nigeria and one of the first in Africa. The bikes have 300 kg load capacity and a range of 50 km of the single charge. This is more than enough for small businesses.
Smallholder farmers constitute more than 80% of farmers in Nigeria. These smallholder farmers experience annual post-harvest losses due to poor road access, lack of preservation techniques, and lack of sustainable or alternative substitutes. Myriad of this problem constitute great discouragement on the side of the farmers, make farming less attractive venture, especially for the young Nigerians. To change the ugly narrative, a group of young and creative people from Bauchi State have established Lemu Company, an energy recycling company that helped to make farming attractive to young Nigerians.
My name is Totfik Kweke. We build high precision parts, tools, and equipment for Nigerian manufacturers. Our products include dies for precision of aluminum profiles and PVC pipes, molds for footwear, bottled water, gallons, and other plastic products.
and the winner for the BOI Award for Excellence in Manufacturing is Think Bites from Oyo State.
Kiss me like you miss me, baby. Put me on your DP, baby. Whenever you're with me, baby. My body is with me, baby. Freaky, 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 baby. Put your mama's not
Think Bites, Oyo State. He removed his cap and put it back. That's the level of excitement. 30 seconds.
Your Excellency, short of words, I appreciate this. I had a career in academics. I've been lecturing for the past 10 years. I decide to focus on this. And I thank God I've been validated. Our aim is to help small businesses in Nigeria with the most affordable last mile transportation. This is the first time this will be done. It's been difficult, but thank you for this. Thank you so much.
1 million difficulty is gone. Thank you. Congratulations. Congratulations. Your Excellency, Governor of Kano State, we are grateful. The MD of Bank of Industry, we say thank you to you. Thank you very much. Let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We have the NIDA and CAC Award of Excellence in Technology Innovation. Let's hold on, please. The DG NIDA will be stepping forward to unveil the winner, and His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Imo State, will be assisting in presenting the award. Your Excellency, please.
If you don't know what I did, the killer, what a fuck, what I did. You know the first part, for the
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for the NIDA CAC Award of Excellence in Innovation, Technology and Innovation are Innovation.
My name is Mustafa Abakar. I'm the Managing Director of Phoenix Renewables. Phoenix Renewables is an indigenous company with Borno State origin, which is into design and building of electric vehicles. In 2019, Phoenix Renewables built its first electric tricycle, which covers a distance of 150 kilometers on one charge. By 2020, we moved into conversion of petrol-powered buses into fully electric. We achieved that by bringing down the mechanical parts like the engine, the gearbox, the exhaust system, and all other mechanical parts that are not needed. We thereby replaced it with electric motors, motor controllers, lithium-ion battery packs, and a new wire harness. We also incorporated a solar panel on the bus, which charges the battery on the go. 10 of these buses were deployed for city mass transit in Maiduguri as a pilot scheme, which are already solving the problem of high cost of transportation and reducing emission to our environment. To make the electric mobility a reality, we built a solar power charging station with a capacity of 60 kilowatts and can charge the vehicles in 35 minutes. Moving forward, we went into full design and fabrication of electric buses from the scratch. We designed and built the chassis, the frames, fitted the rear and front axles, mounted the electric motors and the lithium-ion batteries. We have a total workforce of 17 people, which comprises of the research and development team and other technical teams. In addition to that, we have up to 4 women who are involved in different departments of our works. Pieces of materials used in the manufacturing of this bus was sourced locally, making it the first made in Nigeria electric bus. For us at Phoenix, the future is green and the future is now.
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, the winner of NIDA Award of Excellence in Innovation and Technology Driven Enterprise is Phoenix Renewables Limited.
I never prayed for this. I never knew it would end like this. And if you're done with me, go just set me free. Cause I don't do place like this. For your love, I did lose my senses. Fat boy like me, Don't call me cheap, girl, I work for this. Girl, I work for this. And I promise you I will find some money. Make you no call me water. Make you no money, call me. Don't fucking stand side. If I do you bad, if I do you bad, don't call me water. Don't fucking stand side. If I do you bad, if I do you bad, don't call me water. You know.
Well, let me, apart from congratulating the young man, His Excellency the Deputy Governor of Borno State is here. This young man is from Borno State. Your Excellency, your Deputy Governor is coming to shake you.
When I call you no pick, when I text you go read and delete. I know be good to know, I know you sabi everything you dey think. You dey call me your boyfriend, but why still dey pay for the sex every night? You don't need to say
to respond.
Like this, I don't dey drink anything I see. I never prayed for this, I never knew it could end.
Let me start by thanking the Almighty God Allah for giving me the privilege to be here. And I will begin by also thanking the entire team of the National MSME Awards who find my innovations worthy of this prestigious award. To us, this award is a source of motivation to do more. And we will not stop. We won't stop till we make Nigeria an exporter of electric vehicles. We won't stop till we wake up one day we see Nigerian vehicles driving the street of New York, driving the street of Munich and Shanghai. Let me use this opportunity to celebrate this with my friend, a partner, and a co-founder of our great company, Phoenix Renewables, in the name of Sadiq Abubakar Isa, who has been very supportive. He always believed in all my crazy ideas. And also, let me also thank the Borno State government for making tremendous support towards making us to pioneer the first electric vehicle mass transit system in Nigeria. We thank you very much for that. And lastly, to my entire team of Phoenix Renewables, this award is for you. And without your collective support and contribution, I won't be standing here. So thank you very much.
Who says Nigeria doesn't have talent? Let's put our hands together for His Excellency, the Deputy Governor of Imo State. Congratulations.
I don't hide like this. I don't drink anything I see. I never prayed for this. I never knew.
Bring down the music, please. Thank you. Our next award is the ITF Award of Excellence in Furniture and Woodworks. The DG ITF will be presenting the award, and to assist us in presenting it, the award to the winner is the Deputy Governor of Ondo State.
If you're done with me, baby, big go just set me free. Yes, I don't disgrace like this. For your love, I dey lose my senses. Fine boy like me, fine boy like me. Don't call me cheap, girl, I work for this. Girl, I work for this. And I promise you I will find some money. Make you no call me
Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, for us in the ITF, we say skills is the currency of the 21st century. And for the award of excellence in furniture and woodworks, we have the following nominees.
Award of Excellence in Woodwork. The nominees are
Namso Achibamutong, CEO Namachis Global Enterprise. Namachis Global Enterprise is a registered company with Corporate Affairs Commission of Nigeria. Company offering quality and affordable home and office furniture products and sales of furniture products with 5 strength of employees.
Namachis Global Enterprise is to offer the most qualitative and dependable supply of furniture.
My name is Favor Onwa. The third one is a social enterprise that is dedicated to converting worn-out tires into eco-friendly products. Our current products ranges from center tables, side tables, wall art, wall mirrors, dining sets, chairs, and stools. In our communities today, worn-out tires are being discarded, which can cause
My name is Dr. Zayanu Tanko Atahiru. In this Tanko Furniture Factory, we manufacture and produce all kind of furniture design. Include house furniture, which consists of beds, royal cushions, royal chairs, royal beds, kitchen cabinet, doors, house furniture, school furniture, office furniture, or hospital furniture. Our material is sourced by
The winner of this excellence in furniture and woodwork is Tanko Furniture.
Shorty say she feeling so, she grab my neck and she whisper please. Shorty give me dirty flash from my chest to my knees. Yeah, shorty got a lot in her bucket list. I give her number one, she need a bucket quick. And when we don't treat me like a majesty. If you get
all the way from the Caliphate, Tanko is here.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. My name is Zayanu Tanko Atahiru, MD, CEO Tanko Furniture Factory. I am here this evening to thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala who shows me this day having a furniture award in this country. I thank Vice President Professor Yemi Osibanjo and MSME Clinic team who works tirelessly, assiduously to see the success of this program. I would like to solicit the federal government and the Vice President to look into possibility by continue patronizing our local industries so that we create more jobs in the country. Our teeming unemployed youths are there, they are jobless. With our total support, we continue giving more jobs to the country. I was trained in United States of America on entrepreneurship. I came to Nigeria, I opened this furniture company, I opened school, and I opened farms. In my watchdog, I have over 200 people working under my capacity. Therefore, we are ready to continue on this. Thank you very much for giving me the audience. I come from Sokoto State, the seat of the Caliphate, representing my Northwest zone. Thank you very much.
Congratulations to you, Tanko. Thank you very much. We still have a few more awards tonight, but we say thank you to you, Your Excellency. We have a few more awards tonight, and we'd like to say thank you to the governors and the deputy governors that have presented. The next set of people that will be presenting will include the deputy governor of Borno State, the acting governor of Edo State, the deputy governor of Nasarawa State in those awards. But we'll take a short break now. 3 minutes. And then one of Nigeria's finest artists, Miyokun, will also be performing.
No competition, no denial. We might be cheapers, we be liars. So we dey fly high, no, we never fly low. If we dey move, we no dey fear go slow. No competition, no denial. We might be cheapers, we be liars.
Thank you very much. Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Oyemeshibaye, thank you for this great opportunity. Thank you for having me. Please, a round of applause for all the winners so far. It's not easy that out of a country of over 200 million, you decided to win. You have done great. And I'm really happy that they are giving them real gifts like cars and cash prize, which is the kind of awards that I won. I've gone for events, no jokes. I won a brand new iPhone 13 charger. I thought mine was the worst until my neighbor won a brand new Toyota Camry key holder. That's when I knew that something was happening here, something wrong was going on. And most of these people who have won awards for the different things they do tonight were not things they learned in school. They were things that they learned along the line. I did not plan to be a comedian. I studied mechanical engineering. I graduated. One of the best in my class, but today I'm cracking jokes. I can no longer locate crankshaft. I'm not cracking jokes. I thought I was the only one that changed course until I found out that my friend that studied civil engineering is now civil defense. I asked him, my brother, why did you switch from civil engineering to civil defense? He said, my brother, at least there is civil on both sides. I said, well, that's not far from the truth. It was last month I found out that the best graduating student in my school, chemical engineering department, a Mekan one for, as I speak to you, he's the masquerade in Anambra. I was riding past up Iweka. I saw masquerade. That's how I know this body movement for somewhere. I called the Mekan one for masquerade and Satco. I say, Mekan one for, is that you inside masquerade cloth? He said, my brother, it's me. I say, what are you doing? He said, my brother, working for the gods. I said, so what do you now do with your chemical engineering knowledge? He said, before I pour the palm wine on the soil, it tests the acidity of the soil. I said, what for? He said, the soil is too acidic, the gods can become drunk. I said, wow, you are doing great. There are many things that have been told to us as Nigerians. One of such things is that if you eat in your dream, that means you are a witch or you are a wizard. Sir, with all the honesty, is a big lie. Because me that you are standing here, I'm a beneficiary of dream food. I ate so much in my dream to the point I was owning a buka. So whenever I sleep, I don't pass that street. Because they will hold me to pay, I won't wake up on time, they will not think I've died. Whereas it's per more 400. I'm trying to pay in the dream. Nothing you see in your dream happens in real life except one thing. Any day you dream you are urinating, please wake up. Because in real life you are urinating. Or you dream that you are bathing under shower. That means the urine is going up and coming down on you. Or you dream that you have dived into a swimming pool. That means your mattress is soaked. Just get up. Take your mattress outside. And you know most Nigerians don't ask questions. You know that I was flying. I didn't know that the guy that was flying with me was flying for the first time. He didn't know that you could book your flight ahead of time. He thought it was like park where you just come, pay and enter. So me, I'd booked my flight like, I was coming to Abuja like 4 weeks ahead. Then, like this was 2016, 15,000. This guy just came that morning. The last seat, he paid 40,000 in his mind. That's what everybody paid. As we boarded, the devil says, can you say, please fasten your seatbelt? The man just told, say, my brother, I won't lie to you, this is my first time. Please wear the seatbelt. I said, it's by your waist. He said, thank God, though, I would have disgraced my family, be dragging me from back as if I'm sitting in front of car. I say, it happens to all of us. The devil says, started announcing, please, we have 6 emergency exits, 2 in front, 2 at the middle. The man shouted, hey! I said, God, why are you shouting? He said, why are they showing us exits? If this plane is on the air and you open door, can you come out? I said, oh God, don't worry, nothing will happen. They just announced in case. He said, remove in case from that statement. If you know that something will happen, tell me, let me come and let me go and take bus. It's Abuja I'm going to. I said, oh God, nothing will happen. He now made a statement. My brother, I'm flying because of you. I said, oh God, calm down. Even me, I'm not flying because of myself. It's God I'm flying because of. As we were flying, the plane now entered turbulence. The plane was shaking. The guy said, my brother, why is the plane shaking? I didn't know what to tell him. And I lied. I said, another plane overtook us. He said, eh? That means our pilot is slow. I said, yes. He was shouting, pilot, hurry up. I said, don't disgrace our family. This man got angry, walked straight to business class, opened the curtain. Someone, he said, what's your name? He said, the man said, my name is Peter. How much did you pay for the seat? The man said, I booked early. He said, that is not my question. How much did you pay? The man said, 37,000. I said, my friend, stand up. Your seat is at the back. You paid 37,000. You are eating rice. I paid 40,000. I'm licking sweet. Did they tell them I have cough? Finally, before I go. How many of you have seen these buses where they write, if my driving is wrong, call this number? Have you ever called that number? I was driving in Lagos behind a school bus. The driver was driving recklessly. I said, okay, I'm going to report the driver. That's why I called the school, the number on the bus. A man answered. He was like, hello, how can I help you? I said, I'm currently driving behind your school bus, and the driver is driving recklessly, endangering the life of children and parents put under your care. I want you to sanction the driver. The plate number is BDG 418EE. Next thing I heard was, ooh, God will punish you. Wicked people. I know I will meet people like you on Lagos Road. That is why I removed the school number and put my personal number. Yeah, man. Instead of you to overtake me and tell me waka, you are calling them to sack me. If they sack me, who will feed my children? If I let me jam you. I ended the call. I called the second line. As I said hello, I just said, don't bother. Did you see my one phone? It will not. Thank you very much. And the rest of the evening, my name is Forever. Thank you.
It doesn't matter the area. You could be like Tanko in Sokoto using renewable energy. You could be Forever doing comedy. You could be Mayoko doing music or video. Nigeria has talent. Let's put our hands together for Forever, ladies and gentlemen. We have 7 eating points around you. While we're just taking this short break, you just rise, take your refreshment, and come back to your seat as I leave the stage now for one of Nigeria's finest. Please welcome on stage, Mayoko.
Fresh. Oh, you do. Of Lagos, set àwọn mayor di rapper say tó máa pẹ́ rẹpẹ́ tí wà débọ́lá mayor tán rapper say ọ̀lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́ passport set àwọn mayor di rapper yóò máa pẹ́ rẹpẹ́ tí wà débọ́lá mayor wọ́n máa retí ẹ̀ẹ́mọ́ ayáǹdẹ̀ẹ́lìnà lórí ṣìṣẹ́ sàǹgbà gítánà rìnbà wúwo wá wọ́n máa retí ẹ̀ẹ́mọ́ ayáǹdẹ̀ẹ́lìnà lórí ṣìṣẹ́ sàǹgbà gítánà.
The judiciary as an organization must lead by example.
We shall not fail Nigerians.
Justice Tanko's last tango ushers in Justice Ariwola to the nation's top seat in the judiciary.
We shall be resolute, firm, and courageous in implement all objectives that will bring peace in the state.
This is hope for not only Borno but for Nigeria.
Sweat turns to sweet after salt. Borno back from the brink.
The state government making application for the Inspector General of Police to grant license to people wishing or who qualify to possess such loaded weapons to be used independent themselves.
The Constitution gives the right and the powers to the Commander-in-Chief for the use of the armed forces. I do not also think that the governor has the powers to instruct the Commissioner of Police to issue license, because the Commissioner of Police does not have the powers to issue license.
Tonight also, a crossfire of opinions on citizen safety and security. Good evening, this is NTA Network News. I am Kenan Ima Abolike and we are reaching you live from Abuja. Michael Olalaye joins us from Lagos studio. Welcome. Here is a reminder that you can follow this news broadcast live on our website, nta.ng/live, as well as other social media platforms displayed on the screen. Let's begin from the judiciary, where Justice Olukayode Ariwara has been formally sworn in as acting Chief Justice of Nigeria. President Muhammadu Buhari performed the ceremony following the voluntary resignation of the substantive Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, on health grounds. State House correspondent Adamu Sambo has the details.
I, Ariwara Olukayode, do solemnly swear that I will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Born in 1958, Justice Olukayode Ariwara was elevated to the bench of the Supreme Court of Nigeria in 2011. Before joining the nation's apex court and becoming the most senior justice, Justice Ariwara served as Justice of the Court of Appeal in Kaduna, Enugu, and Lagos divisions.
This occasion is an opportune time for me to, as always, assure the Nigerian judiciary that this administration is committed to ensuring the independence of the judiciary and will not do anything, nor take any steps to undermine your independence. Our nation is approaching a critical general election in 2023. The judiciary must not do anything to fail the ordinary people of Nigeria, which will make them lose confidence in the judiciary.
The president, who confirmed to have received Justice Tanko Mohammed's resignation with mixed feelings, said history will be kind to him for his modest contributions to Nigeria's judiciary, democracy, and national development. He said under the leadership of Justice Tanko Mohammed, Nigeria's judiciary exercised its judicial powers of the Federation judiciously.
His era witnessed several landmark jurisprudential and policy decisions by the Supreme Court and by extension other courts established by the Constitution. CJN Tanko dealt firmly with the issue of reckless and the indiscriminate grant of ex parte orders that was assuming serious dimensions. As His Lordship, Chief Justice of Nigeria, I, Tanko Mohammed, is taking a bow from the Supreme Court, I hereby bestow on him the national honor GCON.
President Buhari admonished justices of the Supreme Court to always remain faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria and to remain steadfastly committed to the oath they all subscribe to as contained in Nigeria's 1999 Constitution as amended. The acting Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Olukayode Ariwara, promised to live above board in discharging his responsibilities.
What Nigerians expect from me is to comply, preserve and abide and protect the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. so be it. That is what I will do. Essentially, with the cooperation of my brother justices of the Supreme Court, we shall not fail Nigerians.
He's a very brilliant jurist and he's a team worker. So it's a round peg in a round hole.
Several justices of the Supreme Court of Nigeria witnessed the swearing-in ceremony in solidarity. From the State House, Adamu Sambu, NTA News.
The 21st Chief Justice of Nigeria and Chairman of the National Judicial Council, Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad, has resigned. Justice Muhammad resigned his appointment on health grounds. Dele Atumbi reports.
The 21st Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad, who hails from Dogowa in Geade local government area of Bauchi State, was born on December 31, 1953. After his primary and post-primary education, Justice Tanko Muhammad proceeded to Ahmadu Bello University Zaria, where he bagged LLB degree in Islamic law in 1980. Tanko Muhammad was called to Nigerian bar in 1981. The same year, he graduated from the Nigerian Law School and began his legal career in 1982. The 21st Chief Justice of Nigeria obtained his LLM in 1985 and PhD in law from the same university in 1998. Having served in various positions as a judicial officer, Justice Muhammad was elevated to the Court of Appeal bench in 1993. He was on the bench of the Court of Appeal till 2006, and on 7th January 2006, he was elevated to the Supreme Court bench. Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad took over in acting capacity as the Chief Justice of Nigeria on 25th January 2019. His emergence followed the resignation of Justice Walter Onoge. Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad took over in substantive capacity as the Chief Justice of Nigeria on 11th July 2019, following the recommendation of National Judicial Council.
Therefore, this one on the bench must be embraced against the backdrop of the code of conduct for the leader of the Supreme Court. Consequently, I do all to precisely and every vice which will bring the judiciary into disrepute. The judiciary as a noble institution must lead by example.
Before his resignation, there had been administrative communications among the justices of the Supreme Court containing various allegations, the record which Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad set straight in his reply. In Abuja, Dele Atumbi, NTA News.
Now, Nigeria joins the rest of the United Nations in marking the 2022 International Day Against Drug Abuse and Illicit Drugs Trafficking. The theme of this year's edition is addressing drug challenges and in health and humanitarian crises, with the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency NDLEA spearheading the celebration. Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, during the event held at the conference center of the Presidential Villa in Abuja, applauds the achievements of the nation so far and also called for a multidimensional and holistic approach to tackling drug abuse in the country.
And other public places. The Vice President commends the agency and its leadership, noting that within a short time the agency has continued to apprehend and prosecute drug barons and peddlers, but also drawing attention to the new normal, which he says still offers opportunities for increased innovation in tackling the menace.
As much as the federal government through its agencies and the state governments will lead the charge with decisive policy initiatives, these strides must be complemented by changes at the family and community level also. The kind of change we seek regarding drug abuse cannot happen without the collaboration of families, faith-based organizations, and community leadership at the local levels. We must spearhead massive value reorientation across the country, reassessing cultural factors and systems that support drug abuse and trafficking. Our communities everywhere must rise to this challenge.
Chairman of the agency, Buba Marwa, who speaks on the agency's efforts in having a drug-free nation, also advocates drug tests before marriage.
Given the dearth of treatment facilities in the country, it will be impossible to make the kind of gains we are targeting. The good news is that President Muhammad Buhari graciously, with the support of the National Assembly, has approved the establishment of 6 rehabilitation centers across the 6 geopolitical zones for the NDLEA.
2022 marks, as we have already heard, the end of 10 years of intensive cooperation between the Nigerian government and the European Union.
Community will cooperate with the government to see that eradicate this situation in this kind of time.
There was also presentation of gifts to winners of an inter-secondary school quiz competition organized to mark the day. From the banquet hall of the State House, Jide Onifade, NT News.
In the meantime, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development has lent its voice to the fight against drug abuse and illicit drug trafficking in the country. Ruth Aguela reports that the ministry took the campaign to Government Secondary School Massacre, Nasarawa State, in line with this year's theme, addressing drug challenges in health and humanitarian crisis.
Some foreign people say they want to drink because they will have power, they will have something, nobody will challenge them.
Amina Haruna is a student and only 15, but she already understands the dangers of drug and substance abuse. Given the enormity of substance abuse in the country, especially among the youths, the Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, Disaster Management and Social Development took the campaign to Government Secondary School Massacre in Nasarawa State to teach students about the risk of drug abuse by building a drug-free society.
I want to urge each and every one of us to treat drug and substance abuse as a serious national problem right now within our office. We can't even take the number of people that are coming in for rehabilitation, children that can no longer be in school.
Friends, I advise you to keep away bad friends, bad peer group, and we should only be who we are and do what we want to do.
As the campaign continues, a more holistic approach in sensitization is expected to be sustained, with educational institutions as the target, so that dreams are not thwarted before they even birth. In Abuja, Ruth Aguela, NT News.
INEC has assured the international community that the 2023 general elections will set a standard for other developing countries. Chairman of INEC, Professor Mahamudu Yakubu, gave the assurance at a meeting with UN Secretary General Special Envoy to West Africa and the Sahel. Mia Ogidi reports.
Smiles and laughter here. Handshake from UN to INEC. Handshake of solidarity and best wishes for a national assignment. That is the 2023 elections. Seated. Time to talk, but in French.
Vous le savez, le Bureau des Nations Unies pour l'Afrique de l'Ouest et le Sahel s'occupe de
great delegation, because Nigeria is great and a continental powerhouse. But what makes Nigeria tick in terms of elections?
That Nigeria is 1 out of 15 countries in the sub-region. But the total number of registered voters in the other 14 countries put together is 73 million, meaning that Nigeria has 11 million more registered voters than the other countries in the sub-region put together. So each time Nigeria conducts a general election, it's like a general election in the whole of West Africa.
I want to present this from Mahmoud to Mohammed, a gift to keep this day alive, while both parties retire to their shells for more work as 2023 approaches. Mie Ogidi, NT News.
You are watching the network news on NTA. Time to take a break. The news continues shortly. Do stay with us.
Ajaye go gym. You won't go shake your body. Instead they make it calm down. In the pump say you sabi. You want to grow. pass in a day. You know you pass the power. You want to show yourself.
Whatever your size, find it with the new Airtel data plans. Dial *141# now to get the plan that suits you.
Airtel, the smartphone network. Life is a journey, they say. And the best journeys are never traveled alone. Whether it's starting that financial journey and needing stability, or needing the right direction for sound investment, at ARM, we are there for you through every phase of your life, even making the transfer of your wealth and assets totally seamless. And when you're ready to explore life after work, ARM doesn't just show you the way, we are right there with you.
Let's face tomorrow together.
ARM, invested in your tomorrow.
Here is a very tough guy who knocks out every opponent, but now he's been knocked down by malaria.
Amatem soft gel.
Amatem soft gel makes treating malaria easy. Amatem soft gel is a game changer.
Amatem soft gel. I good to comot malaria for body.
For adults and children. Say no to malaria. Yes to life.
Introducing Global, the app that delivers anything you want. When your bestie is over and you crave party jollof rice or maybe a burger, order Global and get your food delivered yum yum. When you're missing the right ingredients for your wonderful meal, order Global. And wow the ones you love. When the game is hot, but you have run out of drinks, order Global and get the best guy and save the day. Download the app, order Global and we will deliver.
Looking fresh for your date? Get even fresher with Close Up. New Close Up Triple Fresh formula. It cleans deeply, fights 99% of bacteria, and cools intensely, keeping you protected and fresh.
Protected and fresh. Let's take a picture. Protected and fresh.
Still fresh, still protected.
Feeling good and protected.
All day confidence to get close. New Close Up Triple Fresh formula.
Fighter from Niger, 60 years of comfort. Quality is Fighter, is Fighter. Quality is Fighter, Fighter for sure. Is Fighter, is Fighter. Thank you for the joy, memories of comfort.
Vitafoam is proudly Nigerian and constantly support Nigerians with consistent quality products for comfort and well-being. With Vitafoam, you don't just sleep, we give you the comfort that gets you recharged. Vitafoam, the fine art of living. We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. No cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic, and enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate. Are you aware that your perfect family may be under threat by germs? Germs can cause infectious disease. These infectious diseases are amongst the biggest killers of adults and children. Illness-causing germs are everywhere. In unclean bathing water, on your clothes, dirty surfaces, on cuts and wounds. To protect your family from germs, use the power of Dettol's 1 capsule in your bathing water, on your laundry, for surface cleaning, for first aid, and to protect your family from up to 100 illness-causing germs. Please Dettol Shore.
Thank you for staying with us. There is anxiety among Nigerian pilgrims to this year's Hajj in Saudi Arabia over the slow pace of airlift. A development that the National Hajj Commission of Nigeria says there is no cause for alarm as it intensifies operations ahead of the July 3rd closure date of Saudi airports to pilgrims. Abdullahi Musa Suleja reports.
This year's Hajj comes with so many peculiarities. It is the first time in 2 years that countries outside Saudi Arabia are participating due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Again, the late communication to participating countries by Saudi authorities to prepare is also a challenge being contended with. It normally takes Nigeria 2 to 4 weeks to airlift her almost 75,000 pilgrims. However, 18 days was slated to airlift this year's 45,000 pilgrims. But on the 18th day, 6 days to the closure of Saudi airports, over 13,000 pilgrims are still not airlifted, raising fear in some quarters.
We cancel more than 20 slots since we commenced the airlift of the pilgrims. Because the registration is going on, when you have to do the airlift, then now they will tell you that no, they have not finished the registration, the pilgrims are not ready to go. But now, since there will be no cancellation of flights, we have definite program of finishing the airlift of the pilgrims before the closure of the Jeddah airspace.
While this is not a new issue in Hajj exercise in Nigeria, the country has in recent past overcome such. Pilgrims are also aware that performing Hajj is a divine calling that individuals have little control over. Abdullahi Musa Sleja, NTA News.
Joining us live in the studio to discuss issues arising from the 2022 Hajj operations is the Chairman, Chief Executive Officer, National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, Alhaji Zikrullah Kunle Hassan. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
Good evening.
Well, airlift of Nigerian pilgrims is supposed to end today. So why has NACON not been able to accomplish this, despite the fact that it has fewer pilgrims than it used to?
Well, I must say that indeed, truly, based on our initial calculations, airlift ought to have ended today. Some of the reasons why is that there are new issues introduced to airlift this year that needed us to perfect our strategy. For instance, every traveler offered to have the COVID-19 vaccine certificate. In addition to that, PCR test is mandatory for any person who want to travel. And more importantly, too, the issue of BTA is important for every province that want to go. That BTA you must get. Aside from that, the number of state pilgrims are still getting to put their act together. After 2 years of stay out of the Hajj operation. But notwithstanding this, we are on course. Now that everybody is set, as we speak, all visas have been issued. All state province welfare board have been properly prepared. And I can assure Nigerians that before the closure of date, we certainly will take every single Nigerian pilgrims to the kingdom.
All right, let's talk about the Hajj saving schemes, which is believed to exist to take care of such unforeseen circumstances. Now, in that light, would you also tell us why Nigeria missed 20 slots of flights?
Like I said, the relationship is different. The flight that we missed is not the flight. The slot that we missed is not the as a result of Hajj saving scheme. We're talking of flight that the pilgrims ought to have taken to the Holy Land, which were cancelled because there were not enough preparation by the relevant state to take the pilgrims out. But like I said, we're on top of this now. We'll take all pilgrims to the kingdom before the date. The real date of expiration is actually the 5th
of July. Okay.
All the pilgrims we intend to take by the 3rd. But I and some of my staff will wait up till the 5th of July to ensure that no single Nigerian registered pilgrims is not taken to the Holy Land.
Well, that's a very cheering news, but we can understand that certain issues and preparations must have led to these situations. So what do we do going forward so that we don't have this kind of experiences?
Well, of course, I must tell you, and I don't want to keep on apportioning blame. This year's Hajj we call emergency Hajj. Why? Because it took Saudi Arabia
longer time to finally decide to do the Hajj. Usually this is an experience that often lasts for 6 months in preparation, but this is the time that we have less than 3 months, because the kingdom did not inform us that they will do Hajj until let's say less than 3 months ago. So that explains why the preparation needed to it was kind of late in coming. But above all, now we are in control of everything.
All right, thank you very much.
Allah's willing, we can assure Nigerians that all that all is well.
Thank you very much, Kunle Hassan. Thanks indeed. We'll be talking to the Chairman and Chief Executive Officer of National Hajj Commission of Nigeria, Zikrullah Kunle Hassan. Now, as part of efforts to end the 13 years of insecurity and restoration of the lost glory of Borno, Governor Babagana Umar Zulum in the last 3 years of his stewardship has worked hard to improve the security situation in the state, entrenched civil authority and resuscitated agriculture. In this special report, Mohamed Goli highlights strides made in the 3 sectors which has impacted positively on the lives of the citizenry.
Security is one of the fundamental issues contained in the 10-Park Development Agenda of Governor Zulum's administration, hence the continued collaboration with security agencies in the state. The present administration, in the period under review, procured over 1,000 vehicles that include gun trucks and patrol vehicles for the various military, police and other security formations across the state, while 13 armored personnel carrier and bulletproof vehicles were procured for the police in effort to sustain the emerging peace in the state. To avert cases of terror attacks on the highways, Governor Zulum also launched a rapid response squad comprising the military, police, civil defense, CJTF, hunters and vigilante to man the major highways, and operational vehicles were also given to all groups that made up the RRS.
We shall be relevant, firm and courageous to implement all objectives that will bring peace in the state.
Also launched in collaboration with the headquarters of the National Security and Civil Defense Corps was the Agro Rangers, comprising personnel of the NSCDC, volunteer groups to protect farmers on their farmlands with patrol vehicles provided to them. Aside the logistic support given, Governor Zulum pays continuous visits to security formations at various locations to boost their morale, where he rubbed minds with officers and men based there on challenges confronting them. To complement efforts of the military and other security forces, Governor Zulum also gives sustained support to the volunteer groups through provision of logistics that include patrol vehicles and prompt payment of their allowances, as well as support to education of their children. The state government ensured establishment of civil authority in all communities declared safe for habitation by insisting that local government council elected leaders, civil servants and traditional leaders should remain in their domains and work for the people, while police, civil defense as well as volunteer security outfits should be based in such resettled areas to entrench civil authority. Governor Zulum also made giant strides in the area of agriculture, which culminated in expansion of cultivated land through deliberate efforts, including excavation of trenches to fortify farmlands.
Borno supports other countries as well as other states in Nigeria. So this is hope for not only Borno but for Nigeria, West Africa, Central Africa and many others.
Government also introduced mega farms where farmers are engaged to cultivate different varieties of crop, while center figure and drip irrigation schemes were equally reintroduced, with pilot projects already commenced in some local government areas. In Maiduguri, Mohammed Goni, NTA News.
The acting governor of Edo State, Philip Shaibu, has stressed the state government's determination to bring to justice the killers of a Catholic priest in Ekabibu, Edo State, Reverend Father Christopher Odia, who was kidnapped and killed by unknown gunmen on Sunday. He gave assurance while on a fact-finding mission to the community alongside the security chiefs in Edo State. Victor Odianacha reports.
The
The acting governor of Edo State, Comrade Philip Shaibu, on arriving in Ikabibo, visited the official residence of the late Reverend Father Christopher Odia, where the late chairman of the St. Michael's Catholic Church, Mr. Paul Osigwe, briefed him of what transpired and the efforts of the community youths and vigilante team to rescue the priest before he was killed, alongside two others, including the vigilante chairman.
To rescue the father, but unfortunately, we had a very bad news about the father, because this father is a father to us.
Comrade Philip Shaibu, who also visited the village head of Ikabibo, the family of the slain vigilante chairman, and the palace of the Ogene Nefuzarwe, commiserated with the community over the recent development.
Gotten some information already. Yesterday night, I insisted that all the military should remain in the bush to comb all the bush, and as we speak, they are still there, because we want to make sure that every one of them will not escape.
In view this time, the elements that participated in this thing, they will be brought to justice.
The acting governor, who was accompanied by the heads of security agencies in Edo State, also visited the Catholic Bishop of Auchi, the Most Reverend Gabriel Donia in Auchi, Victor Odion Acha, NTA News.
For more reports on Network News, let's join Michael in Lagos. Hello, Michael. It's over to you.
Thank you, Kene. Generating innovative ideas and getting governments and industry policymakers to implement preferred solutions is key to achieving greater and better Nigeria. That was the focus of a public lecture by the Nigerian Academy of Engineering held in Lagos. Annie Daniels has details.
Gathered in this hall are Nigerian engineers whose desire to live out their dreams of solving the challenges in the sector prompted this all-important convergence. In the lecture titled Engineering Education, Yesterday, Today and Tomorrow, delivered by an erudite scholar, Professor Raifu Ishola Salau, after discussing the evolution of engineering education in Nigeria from colonial days, concluded that despite the new scientific knowledge about both teaching and learning, practitioners should make more efforts that can generate significant transformation of engineering education in Nigeria.
If you don't have money, go and start university, because you must fund the university. If you don't fund the university, the people have there's nothing for them to learn. There are no equipment. Where I was in this place for about 30 years. The last time I came down, some of the equipment are all old.
There were more reactions.
When we graduate students from this environment, there is something significantly lacking in their knowledge, in their training, in their skill acquisition.
The alternative is not that they should not go to university. They should still go, but in the university we should begin to teach them how to get jobs and make jobs. And I'm not saying it's easy, but the university can teach you anything, everything. And if something is difficult, give it to the university to solve. We have no jobs in Nigeria. Ask people in the university, but we don't. We ask parliamentarians. All right? Let them quickly put their children in the few jobs there are.
Please, I'm reaching out to parents. Please encourage your daughters. And I also reach out and appeal to husbands. Please encourage your wives to fulfill their purpose and destiny. Some of us women are created to go into male-dominated fields, and we need to be encouraged.
It was unanimously agreed that strategic collaboration with the government and other stakeholders will solve the challenges of infrastructure, communication, agriculture, healthcare, technology and other engineering problems in Nigeria. The event was also a platform to present life achievement awards and induction of new fellows. In Lagos, Annie Daniels, NTA News.
It is less than 2 months to the deployment of 5th-generation technology services in Nigeria, and key players in the telecommunications sector says the positive impact of the service on the nation's digital economy policy is enormous, urging the masses to leverage on this. Kenya DBC was part of a consultative forum in Lagos and now reports.
In September 2021, the federal government approved the deployment of 5th-generation network policy in Nigeria.
Since then, consultation and groundworks have been ongoing to have a seamless kickoff, with two telecommunication companies winning the 3.5 gigahertz spectrum bid and the issuance of license to them. 5G services are expected to commence August 24th, 2022. According to the Executive Vice Chairman, CEO, Nigerian Communications Commission, Professor Umar Dambata, this innovation will bring about enhanced mobile broadband, massive machine-type communications, and of course, ultra-reliable and low-latency communications.
How quickly we can execute, our daily operations in a manner that will make it very efficient, and you need the right technology to be able to do this. And I think 5G technology will serve as the answer.
Prior to now, there has been concerns from different quarters on the possible health implication of 5G network on humans. This was put to rest as stakeholders insist there is no known health hazard associated with the technology.
We would not really stand by and watch.
Be able to have a national coverage in terms of 5G.
No doubt there are still challenges. One of such is the need for more spectrum and vastly more spectrally efficient technologies, more than what the current 3G and 4G services require. Experts say the gains outweighs the odds. In Lagos, Kendi Adebisi, NTA News.
Do not forget to follow this news broadcast live on our website at nta.ng/live and on our other social media handles displayed on your screen for updates. Time for some messages. The news continues shortly. Please stay.
Times 10. Get a Glow SIM today and enjoy 1,000 Naira sign-on bonus for voice and data. All new and existing Glow subscribers also get 10 times the value of their every recharge, plus up to double their data recharge as bonus. All Glow subscribers also get up to free 20,000 Naira bonus for voice and data.
Oh, malaria. Now waiting up, you know, chop. I need feel well at all. I just think malaria they worry me. Yeah, and I don't tell me meet me for here. You supposed to go hospital make you go do test now. No, it's not time, Jerry. I beg no vex, so I don't waste your time. You go stand up, make I take your measurement.
Measurements. If you just look the person, you go sew the cloth where you go fit down well.
Now who they do that kind of one?
Now people where don't conclude say they get malaria where they never do test.
I don't hear. Sense, mama. I receive sense, so I go do am correct now. What you? Quick come measure me. Make I quick go do my malaria test.
If an a sign of plenty different diseases then, plus including malaria, when you quick do test and a malaria, then go give you correct medicine. Stop the waste your money on top waiting no dey worry you and make you finish all the medicine where they give you pata. Now Federal Ministry of Health and American people then bring on this message.
Institute of Conflict Management and Negotiation Analyst, a professional and academic body, approaches invitation to a 2-day workshop on negotiation strategies in violent conflict management. Practical approach to organizational and national security challenges. Date 29 to 30th June 2022, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Rockview Hotel and Suites Kusetu, Abuja. For Port Harcourt, it's 28 to 29 July 2022, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at Mattel Gold Hotel and Resort, Port Harcourt. Membership fee for 70,000 naira and a non-membership fee for 80,000 naira. For more information, visit us on our website or call us on 080-855-46762 or 081-1265-1231. Announcer Management.
Times 10. Get a Glow SIM today and enjoy 1,000 Naira sign-on bonus for voice and data. All new and existing Glow subscribers also get 10 times the value of their every recharge, plus up to double their data recharge as bonus. All Glow subscribers also get up to free 20,000 Naira bonus for voice and data.
You clean your teeth every morning, but that fresh breath feeling just doesn't last. The answer?
Easy. You keep your teeth strong and healthy and give your mouth long-lasting fresh breath with new Oral-B 2-in-1 toothpaste. It helps strengthen your teeth and gives you long-lasting fresh breath.
So fresh, feel fresh, and feel fresh.
Stay strong, stay fresh. New Oral-B toothpaste for strong teeth and long-lasting fresh breath.
Wake up the champion in your child. Give them energy to go further. Milo Active Go and the natural goodness of malt, milk, and cocoa helps wake up the champion in your child.
Hello everyone. Hope you people have linked your NIN. Don't be like my son Oshegun, who had to wait for his land to be disconnected.
Yes, mommy, but I am now reconnected.
Yes.
I went to Airtel shop, enrolled for my NIN, and re-registered my line. Simple and short, no stress. It didn't end there. Airtel rewarded me with a new bonus of 20,000 naira free airtime and data to access all my social media accounts. If you already have NIN, all you need to do is dial *121# or visit the Airtel website to get linked up. Get on it.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Sometimes before I step on stage, my mind gets clouded. But that's when I know it's time to take that deep, tum-tum cooling breath.
Any short, sharp pain is usually the first sign of sensitivity. The likelihood is the condition is probably going to get worse if you do nothing about it. I recommend Sensodyne. It actually goes inside the tooth and helps calm down the nerve right where we need it to act. Sensodyne is a brand that I know works.
Welcome back. Business News is next with Musa Abubakar.
Okay, thank you, Keme. As Nigeria joins the global business community to celebrate the contributions of MSMEs to the economy amidst the COVID-19 pandemic, conflict and climate-related challenges, stakeholders speak on prospects amid economic recovery and prosperity.
The agency is focusing on strengthening MSME supply chain to power self-reliant MSMEs. Consequently, policy, technology, leadership, and skills needs to be upscaled to drive the entire ecosystem.
Formal SMEs contribute up to 40% of national income in emerging economies. These numbers are significantly high when informal SMEs are included.
Now, the government of Japan has given $2.7 million grant to Nigeria for the procurement of 3 high-speed boats to reinforce the Nigerian Maritime Administration and Safety Agency's operations and services for maritime security in Nigeria.
Considering the remarkable social and economic development of West Africa, including Nigeria, and the accelerating pace of globalization, it is extremely important to bring a free and open maritime order to the Gulf of Guinea.
To be recorded, Nigeria's recent removal from the Paris-Lisbon International Maritime Bureau as a result of collective efforts of various stakeholders has promoted the image of the country to the rest of the world.
The Securities and Exchange Commission has presented the revised Nigerian Capital Market Master Plan to the Minister of Finance, Budget and National Planning in Abuja. The new document reflects the dynamism of the market and developments in financial technology designed to attract investors from within and outside the country.
The revised capital market master plan is designed to chart the strategic position and future direction of the capital markets while providing both the SEC and market participants clarity on the vision of the capital market.
Our capital market is growing and it is evolving. To sustain this growth and eventually transform to a world-class capital market, transparency and investors' confidence is key.
Meanwhile, the NGX all-share index appreciated by 0.50% at 51,962.85 basis points. Investors exchanged 266.5 million shares value at 2.6 billion naira in 5,050 deals. That's business news. Well, can I?
Thank you very much.
Now,
let's quickly go to the state also for the Vice President's remarks at the ongoing SMEs Awards.
His Excellency President Muhammad Buhari, who, as you know, is particularly proud of the impact contributions of MSMEs in the economy. And I am particularly delighted to have yet another opportunity to see some of our young and innovative entrepreneurs here in this hall today. Since its inauguration in 2018, the National MSME Awards has grown in leaps and bounds. It has become a prominent feature in the annual event calendar of the MSME community in Nigeria, attracting thousands of prospective business owners, established entrepreneurs, regulators, and financiers. The award applications have actually jumped from 500 applications in 2018 to over 17,000 entries this year.
Petrol queues are still visible in some parts of the Federal Capital Territory, and while they appear to be easing up in other parts, motorists say regular daily plans are immediately put on hold at the site of petrol stations without queues.
when I was passing, I saw that the queue wasn't much like other places. I said, okay, I even discharged on my passenger because of the fuel, so that I can get fuel for myself.
It's not easy at all. Yeah, actually I was going to airport when I discovered that the queue wasn't that much. Then I have to turn back to come and join the queue. Yeah.
The monitoring exercise is part of efforts to sustain the improvement made by these motorists.
The good thing that the queues are not as long as they were yesterday, and there's been a lot of improvement because the average trucking that we received in Abuja in the last 3 days, about 140 trucks in the last 3 days on the average. So this is which is good because previously we were receiving like 70 trucks, 80 trucks. So there's been a lot of improvement, and the credit goes to also transporters because now they are reacting to Mr. President's offer, which he gave them additional 10 naira incentive on transportation charges. The ex-pump price is still 165 naira per liter. The government has not made any decision on that.
Today we have 1.9 billion liters of petrol, which is about 2 days sufficiency. Lagos is cleared now, and we'll just clear in a couple of days, clear Abuja as well.
NNPC again committed to sustaining maximal truck out of products to mitigate further disruption in the supply chains. In Abuja, Lydia Samson, NTA News.
We now return to the ongoing SMEs Awards in Abuja.
Excellence in beauty and cosmetics. Then there's Abeni Prince from Oyo State, who is the winner of the NEPC Award for Excellence in the Creative Arts. And Farm Apparel, or Farmca Apparel from Lagos State, who takes home the FIRS Award for Excellence in Fashion and Style. Then we have Tanko Furniture from Sokoto State, who wins the award for the ITF Excellence in Furniture and Woodwork. And then J. Muffs Enterprises from Plateau State, who won the RMRDC, that's the Raw Materials Corporation and DBN Award in Leatherworks. And Next Empire from Imo State, winner of the Nexim Bank MSME Clinic Participant of the Year Award. These MSMEs tell the story of our country's great economic future. We are set to manufacture our own vehicles, as we've seen, clean energy trucks and cars, and we're on course to manufacturing our own weapons, our own armored mobile platforms and aircrafts. We have everything that it takes. But I believe that the MSMEs, especially in technology and manufacturing, especially in the clean energy or green economy, deserve special mention. I'm convinced that this sector will be crucial in global industrial development in the coming years and will leapfrog Nigeria to economic prosperity. This evening, we've seen outstanding innovators from that sector. Let me mention three that seem to me to have set or will define, in my view, the future in terms of clean energy, automobiles, and precision engineering. The first is Think Bikes Limited, the winner of the BOI Award for Excellence in Manufacturing, founded by Mr. Tolulope Olukotu, which produced the solar and battery-run bikes that can go up to 50 kilometers on a single charge. The second is Phoenix Renewables Limited, the winner of the NTDA Award in Innovation, founded by Mustafa Abubakar Gajibo. The company designs and builds electric and solar-powered cars, tricycles, and also other vehicles and engine parts as well. The vehicles have now been deployed for public transportation in the Maiduguri metropolis in Borno State. By April, they had actually conveyed over 21,000 passengers all around Borno State. And I've had the singular pleasure of driving one of those cars, one of those electric cars, when I went to the Borno MSME clinic. So I actually drove it myself, tested it, and I see that it's a very, very good car indeed. Now there's also the third, and this is the Clintonel Advanced Engineering Center, the Access Bank MSME of the Year Award winner. Founded by Mr. Tochukwu Clinton Chukwueke. The company builds high-precision parts, molds for medical equipment and also for engine parts, for auto engine parts. So these companies, I mean, look at the Clintonel company, for instance. These are the companies that will build the molds for spare parts for cars. They're building molds for spare parts for engines, for manufacturing plants, etc. And this is the building block for a true industrial revolution in Nigeria. And many of these companies have already demonstrated to us that we have everything that it takes for a major industrial revolution, especially also in the clean energy space. I must also congratulate the governor of Edo, Imo, Ogun, and Borno states who picked up outstanding awards in the various categories in the MSME space. It is our sincere hope that this will motivate others to achieve even greater exploits in our quest to create better business policies and, of course, better products and a better environment for MSMEs to thrive. We've decided to make the MSME Awards a regular annual celebration of excellence and innovation in the sector and an enduring national event. The idea is to draw more prospects in the MSME sector while we continue to reward the high achievers who serve as our models. As you may be aware, all the finalists typically get, as part of their prize packages, 2 weeks of media attention to showcase and market their products. I'm glad to note that a lot of effort went into ensuring that this year's awards, which is the 5th edition, has recorded much improvement on past productions. For all of the great successes that the MSME Clinic has recorded, especially in the past 3 years, I think we must commend and again congratulate the Honorable Minister of State for Industry, Trade and Investment, Ambassador Mariam Katagu, and her team, and of course, Mr. MSME himself, Tola Johnson, Special Assistant to the President of MSMEs. Our government believes that the role of government is to make it easier for businesses to run efficiently. This is why we set up 5 MSME production facilities under our Shared Facilities Initiative. And in Benue State, for instance, we established a 200,000-ton capacity yam storage facility for smallholder farms in the Zaki Biam yam market.
We are signing out on the network news tonight at this juncture. to enable us return you to the live broadcast of the SMEs Award Nights. Thanks indeed for watching, and good night.
Has been completed and was commissioned in 2021. The Imo State Fashion Cluster was commissioned also in 2021, and the Edo State Furniture Cluster was commissioned in December 2021. Other facilities and other such projects will be commissioned soon. Some of them include the Kaduna State Tomato Paste Production Hub and the Ogun State Refurbished Adire Market. Other facilities are those that will be in Gombe, in Bauchi, in Kebbi, in Ebonyi, in Delta, in Nasarawa, in Ekiti, in Abia, and also in Kano State. Permit me also to thank all the 30 governors who have so far hosted MSME clinics in their states. And they supported the building of one-stop shops for MSMEs and also provided suitable buildings for the shared facilities for MSMEs. I must also thank our partner ministries, departments and agencies for your immense support. I met with the heads of agencies earlier this evening. And I must especially thank Access Bank PLC because they've always been a dependable partner for all of our MSME programs. We must commend the team responsible for putting together this amazing edition of the fifth edition of the National MSME Award Ceremony. But before I conclude, let me digress briefly to recognize a person, and I hope he's here, who may be rightly described as the originator of the idea of the MSME clinics. He is Ambassador Adeyemi Dipeolu, the Special Advisor to the President on Economic Matters. Ambassador Adeyemi Dipeolu came to me in 2018 with Mr. Tola Johnson and proposed the idea of a clinic. I think Tola had initially thought about an MSME week, but it was Ambassador Dipeolu who decided that this should be a clinic which will be like a model mobile medical clinic for MSMEs, where we'll take all the regulators and development finance banks from state to state, showing them off to the MSMEs and letting the MSMEs actually see them, talk to them, tell them their problems, and hopefully get those problems resolved on the spot. So all of these ideas, a lot of these ideas were developed by this gentleman, Ambassador Adeyemi Dipeolu. I hope he's here somewhere. If he is, could he rise for recognition? He's not here. Okay. But let us just, I hope we can just give him a round of applause. And finally, to thank everyone who has participated so actively in all of our efforts so far. And I must, in closing, salute the innovation and resilience of young Nigerians. It is your relentless drive, all of your participation, your energy, your creativity. That is the guarantee that our nation will prosper and that will provide the jobs and opportunities for the millions of young Nigerians who come into the job market every year. We're immensely, immensely proud of all of you. And to everyone here today, thank you very much for coming, and thank you also for listening. God bless you all. Thank you.
Your Excellency will quickly take a few photographs, like you suggested. First, let me welcome all the MDs and CEOs of agencies that are collaborating. Please step forward to have photograph with His Excellency, the Vice President. The Honorable Minister of State, please. Please, the guys managing the screen, can we have the MSME logo so that the screen can darken a bit? next group is the MSME committee. All those people in Ashwebi. Yes. The next group is the MSME committee from all the agencies. Let's step forward very quickly.
Just to see if you catch me when I know you. Let me fall every time.
All of them looking absolutely beautiful.
Wish that I could change my heart. Later on I hate myself. Oh, I hate the way I need to be. Wish that I could change myself. Wish that I could change my heart. Later on I hate myself. Oh, I hate the way I need to be.
Okay, and now finally, award winners and your spouses. Award winners and your spouses, please step forward very quickly. Let's make it very fast. Award winners and your spouses.
Wish that I could change myself. Wish that I could change my later on I hate myself.
Let's not make it like a runway catwalk. Very quickly. Award winners and your spouses.
Everything I need to plenty for the nation of
Cameraman, are you happy? Are you done? Okay, so we remain where we are. Are you people done? Shall we rise now wherever we are now to close with the national anthem? Okay, hold on. Okay, Your Excellencies, the governors will be next after the spouses and the award winners. All right, so award winners, you can step down now. The cameramen are happy with you. All right, thank you. Step down, step down. Very quickly, let me invite Your Excellencies, the governors and deputy governors here to join His Excellency the Vice President. Okay. Okay.
Only you feel my body. Only you feel my body. You don't need no other body. Everybody.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. This will be. So, can we bring down the music now? Okay, so they are happy now. Shall we rise now for the national anthem, please? The national anthem. Thank you very much. We'll clear the path and allow His Excellency Vice President to leave.